My name is Liz Crowley, and these are the 5 projects that made me. Project number 1, William H. Gross Stamp Gallery. This was an exhibit, a museum exhibit for the philatelists of the world. This picture that I have in front of me shows image-infused glass. All of these glass panes are infused with a famous stamp. Here we have the upside-down Jenny, which is, the most famous stamp. So this was actually an exhibit addition to the existing National Post Office Museum that's inside this building that I think was built in like the early 1900s. That as soon as we turned it over and it opened up to the public, I brought my parents. It was just such a moment of pride for me to really get to be able to display what I had done. Project number 2, the Chase Center. It was an 18,000 seat arena on an 11-acre parcel. It included these 2 office buildings, which became the main office for Uber. A structure in the middle here called the Gatehouse. These were the Champions of Change luncheons that we did. Individuals were elected by their foreman as somebody who deserves recognition. Maybe this individual had identified a serious safety hazard and got it corrected and took responsibility. And so one of the ways we gave back to the craft was to facilitate these opportunities to meet members of the Warriors. Project number 3, Union City Intermodal Phase 2A Station Improvements. It was a patron circulation improvements project. It added 2 escalators and a stair to the project. This is a picture of the first escalator being set in place. On this side of the site, we had the UPRR. Over here, we had the existing BART right away, the actual train. That left us with about 30 feet of space to build this entire project. BART has 3 million plus rides a month. So you're talking about 3 million Bay Area residents who are interfacing with your work. It's humbling to know that you are directly impacting the community around you and that they are benefiting from your efforts. Project number 4, Inova Mount Vernon Emergency Department Expansion Project. That was a very formative project for me. I was promoted a week after joining this project. It was adjacent expansion to the hospital's existing emergency department. We had 3 locations where we had to break into. The exterior creates the tie-in to the existing station. The photo in front of me is of one of the patient rooms. We had 22 of them, including 4 behavioral health rooms and 2 isolation units. This is an emergency department. These folks are showing up because something is horribly wrong. So to be able to be a part of a team where you are creating the space where those people are going to find the help they need is so satisfying. It's so deeply gratifying to know that you are giving back to the community in that way. Project number 5, the Wharf. This was a massive design-build project. We built the entire parking garage, which starts over here and ends over here. And we built 4 out of the 6 above-grade structures. We also installed a lot of these wharf structures and what we would call the outbuilding. This is such an epic photo. This is our president and CEO, Robbie Moser, taking a selfie with the entire craft and crew who were lined up on one of the wharfs. My name is Liz Crowley. I'm a project executive with Clark Construction, and those were the projects that made me.